We're at the 1300 bracket for Battlegrounds 3 here. We have ChineseHero and KJ Ricketts going up against one another. Should be awesome. And as far as the draft goes, we have quite the surprises. Quite the surprise. Maps we haven't seen yet in the 1300 division, as both players have selected their home maps here. ChineseHero went for Arena Cove, KJ Ricketts went for Nomad Hubs, but they banned all the way out, and we have our first Flooded Hills game coming for 1300 bracket, which is super exciting, and I cannot wait. If there's any issues tonight, please be sure to let me know. I had to tear everything apart with my setup and put it all back together, but hopefully we are good to go now. As far as the civilization draft, ChineseHero banned Malians, chose Italians, but they were sniped away from him. We'll have Berbers, Ethiopians, Japanese, and Hindustanis. While KJ Ricketts banned Spanish, had chose Koreans, but that was sniped from him. And then we'll have Portuguese, Byzantines, Saracens, and Turks. So lots of civs, lots of things to pay attention to. But we're not going to waste any time here. We're going to dive right in here to the first game of the set here. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate it, appreciate it. And here we go. Flooded Hills map we really haven't seen at all in the tournament stage thus far. We do have our Ethiopian choice here for ChineseHero. And then on the opposite side, KJ Ricketts here with the Portuguese. So interesting map for those who aren't aware. Obviously, there's a lot of resources spread across this map, but it is very easily a possible water dominant map, but at the same time, land can be very, very important. Fish on this map are not in the greatest of quantity, as you can see on the mini map here. There's a couple of good spots for fishing, but for the most part, it's just going to help boost that economy and propel things into the late game. You may realize as well that the boars do generate cloth, but they should be on the same island. We'll keep an eye on that as we see things. Additionally, the water buffalo, which will give you a little bit of the extra food income here. However, many of you may notice we do not have a wood line on your starting island, so that makes things a bit awkward. But we'll see how players adapt and see what they go for here. Cookie Pirate, what is up, man? Hello, hello, hello. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Been a while since I've seen you, man. Good to send me your new info if you go back to streaming anytime soon, man. But ChineseHero going out here. I said at least 3 vills. Crocodile's not happy. Not happy as well. Angry fella. I have been good. I've been good. Been casting like crazy. Lots of things going on everywhere. Is really exciting. KJ Ricketts has chosen to chop wood here, and he will drop the dock off of stragglers after putting down a house. No berries on this map make Portuguese a very interesting pick. Obviously, with water and cheaper gold costs for all their military units, that might be the driving factor here behind this. It will be really interesting. Don't know how he's gonna be able to sustain this very long. He will not. He's just waiting for a wood line. I guess he probably didn't see that until just now. Yeah, he was just searching for a wood line there. Scouting for both layers. Not the greatest, but we do see that ChineseHero is headed this direction. Looking to come on over. See if he can't harass, find some damage here. He might run directly into this town center, though. Is KJ Ricketts paying attention? He is. The scout is going down. I guess at least he located his opponent before that happened. The dock's up. This villager will collect some shorefish, but we can't afford to produce just yet. We'll be able to very shortly. And that villager survives. All in all, we're going to see another health and efficient ship here from KJ Ricketts, which is great. Doc just now coming up over here for ChineseHero as he's got 6 on wood, so going for a very heavy water build. Here are both of them, but a 1 less on wood for our Portuguese player, which is interesting. Fishing ships will be out relatively the same time, so lots of things to see here. Lots of things to see here. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. If there's any issues with the stream again, please let me know. I'm trying to keep my eye on everything. But basically, I ended up having to tear down my whole PC setup today and tearing carpet and stuff out of the basement. And just hoping that everything is good to go. I spent as much time as I could working on it beforehand. But got the stream up a bit early today, thanks to the wife letting me do so. And yeah, we're going to try to get as much done here tonight as we can. Like I said, potentially 3 sets to cast tonight. This set and the next set will actually wrap up the round of 32 for the 1300 bracket. And then I have another set from the 1700 bracket that we might get into. Just have to wait and see how these games all progress. Looks like everyone's going to be clicking up about the same time, but Loom is in, so we'll be a little bit delayed here. KJ Ricketts forward, and he's going to be able to keep his scout alive, is he? Is he paying attention? Enough vills here, I guess. This will be spotted, though. Or at least I would think so. Hold on, did he see the dock at all? He has not. Steel Water Buffalo, that's perfectly okay and fine and dandy. But, yeah, no vision on the double dock, so be very curious to see if he... No, he doesn't go back for this. Doesn't go back. Hasn't gone back, double back to look to see what's going on there. Now, I mean, though the dock play is really nice, we are going to see a second dock here. There's also the chance that your wood lines are going to be severely exposed. Honestly, with the water being something that can range most of your units here, and also, you know, we have all these areas, these bridges that military can walk over as well. Oh, ChineseHero. Dropping a 3rd dock here. He will have no way to produce out of all 3 of these just yet, but he will be ahead on the dock count, which I do think is a great plan. Double bit axe coming in here for KJ Rickett. I do like that as well. I kind of like the fire approach a little better, but galleys, if they can get mass, it can be in enough number, I think should be good. And now the scout for KJ Ricketts will see that there are 3 docks here. And it's likely he'll drop another one. Oh, actually, he will go into his own units on land. Is he going to try to shift into archers and send after these wood lines? That could be devastating. We haven't really seen this map done a lot here, so be very interesting to see how everyone plays this one and what the meta turns into. The fires are headed forward. A fishing ship forward here. I don't think that was meant to be, but that fishing ship is completely out of position here. 4 galleys already, no fletching just yet. But he can still micro those for a very long time. The food economy behind this is looking strong for both players. And the galley numbers up to 5, only 2 fires. Always going to be difficult to manage microing those, and the eco behind it. It is the one downside there to them. And this will be seen. And immediately we see the turnaround here. Interesting that they didn't ban this one out, indeed. Indeed, Knight. I'm excited. This is the first time we've seen it here in the 1300 bracket, and exciting. And we see 5 galleys, soon to be 7 or 8. Galleys are kind of out of position, though. You gotta bring those back around to be able to fight the fires. That will cut the fires off, though. What's up, Chinese Hero? Welcome, welcome. No spoilers, my friend, but yes, happy to cast. Looking forward to it. Fletching is now on its way in, and fletching is going to be super important. He can still micro these. He's got good numbers here. Needs to pull back everything, though, every time. Don't want to lose these numbers. And a good micro here. Should be able to clean this up relatively easily. This fire comes forward, but fletching is now in. These fires will melt much faster now. This is the thing about galley openings. If you can do it, they are better if you can micro it and you can pay attention to it. So have a few in production. ChineseHero has a little bit more idle TC time, probably due to micro, and that will give the lead to KJ Ricketts for the time being. Good distribution of villagers on wood. Food here, still taking the water buffalo. That is one thing on this map that is going to be difficult to balance because you obviously need to protect your fish. Galley numbers are getting quite scary, though. He can save these without losing any. Could be huge. He will lose one. Not the end of the world. Needs to bring the rest of them forward here. And he's getting good numbers, getting good shots here. He might even consider repairing a few of those if he were to pull back a few of the low HP ones. I wouldn't mind that at all. But the fire galleys will be able to contest for now. And might even be able to sneak around and do some damage. Look at these farms coming down here. So going into the farms. Did he build the mill? He did. He built the mill here. Castlage is getting closer and closer. KJ Ricketts is a lot closer, though. He's had more on food for a longer period of time here, it looks like. I guess that just due to the one additional fishing ship. I don't know. He's got a few extra vills, or he did. He just lost one. But now we have a problem. There's not enough fires on the map to deal with these galleys. Villagers can all be ranged, and this can be very exposed, as another vill will go down quickly. And, ChineseHero is going to be happy with this. 3 vills killed, 4 vills killed in total already, and there's no way to defend this on this side now. The demo's coming out, the fires not going the right direction though. I guess he's going to try to trap him in here. This Vill's going to die. He's one-shooting Vills with these galleys. This is the danger of galleys. No, I didn't even see this. Oh, these have 1 villager kill as well. He's going to go for a tower defensively. Castlage is in, but the Vill count continues to get worse and worse here. That's the thing with galleys on this map. It's going to be a very galley-heavy map, I think. The fires are going to try to take a fight here. And oh, these are rangeable yet again. Yet again. And more galley production behind this continues to come in. Been doing good. Oh, the demo. He sees it. So he won't get that payoff there. There are some low HP ones in these stacks, but just not enough. This Vill should get 1 shot after this gets cleaned up. Yeah, and Castle demo. Oh, okay, not so bad. That could have been really ugly. The fires are not fighting in great numbers here. He's basically 2-shotting these right now. Not what you want to see on that side. And CastleH has not come in for ChineseHero though. This is a problem. He has been microing everything on the front. He hasn't got his building down. It's coming down now. He will be quite a ways behind. Oh no, he's queued it behind a demo. It was a decent demo. Not great. It will come in though. But there's only going to be 3 or 4 of them. I don't think that's going to be enough. You're going to get careening as well. I like how KJ Ricketts has played this one. I like how ChineseHero's played it better. But the upgrade does come in Really, he just needs to get his numbers together here. He should be able to do a lot of damage before Castle Age comes in and any potential upgrade comes in. No additional town centers just yet. There are a few of these ships garrisoned. There will be another dock added. I think that's a good idea. I need to be able to block this area up, make it really dangerous for him to pass through. And we have the spearmen added, and we're having a double archery range behind this. So ChineseHero looking to switch off of the pressure here. The fire ship numbers are growing. He really needs to try to surround this. He's going to want to do it soon because Castle Age is about to come in. He doesn't want to see those ships get upgraded. Doesn't want to see Botkin come in. Alright, so he will have 9 upgraded fire ships. And already the upgrades are paying off in great fashion here. As there's still galley production behind this, so he's still going to fight for water. He does have some archers moving out here, though. Crossbow clicked before Botkin? No, did he cancel that? He canceled it. He needs to get Botkin first. Got galley in front of the warship upgrade. And town centers being added for both. Very good, very good. The fire ship numbers are getting up there. The archers going the long way around, though, and still no Botkin. I mean, yes, the war galley upgrade is great, but Botkin arrow might even be better. A demo coming forward, a few demos coming forward. I like what I'm seeing here. The pikemen, they will have a ship attack against that bonus, but obviously not enough. And this is really good here. KJ Ricketts is going to be getting some damage in here. No Botkin arrow just yet. These ships need to move in. The ships need to move in here. I mean, they're still outnumbered, which is gonna go in the favor of ChineseHero here, but he's cleaned up some fishing ships. So the eco number has come to a even position. The archers are getting attacked by crocodiles. They are losing HP here quickly. Oh, don't send those in. Don't send those in. I don't think they'll ever make it. Now you might have to send them in. And actually gets a kill here. The crocodile got a kill. My oh my, the fight on the back. The demos are coming in. Gonna land, they're gonna connect. Some great demos here. The fires are cleaning up. And this is the problem with the galleys. It's such a hard position to sit into. What do you go for here? These guys are going to have to run. Need to send some military that way to deal with those. But these will go down. I think long-term galley is going to be better because it will range so many things, but there's only so much that you can do. Makes it even more difficult. I actually think I really like Chinese on this map personally, but hard to say. Buying wood here for ChineseHero. He will buy that to drop a town center. This one is very rangeable. Those fires might find some damage. Now these archers have been annoying. They have gotten 2 kills. But again, no Botkin arrow just yet. That is a big problem. Archer will go down. This was cancelled. Guess he was afraid he would be spotted. And yeah, back here we still see damage being done. He's just going to pull everything. And KJ Ricketts has quite the economy behind this, it looks like, as far as numbers at the moment. So, could be somewhat problematic. Demos being added in here for ChineseHero. Should make him very happy to have those. Should be able to get some good hits against the fires. Good job splitting them up though, and the fires gonna do good work there still. Knights being added in. He really needs to kill these few archers, so Adding in a few knights. These fires are preventing the gold from being taken. I think you really need to try to take out these docks now. You're in KJ Ricketts' position, and do everything you can to get up to the next stage. Galleon or Caravel could do great work here. This dock will... all these docks could be cleaned up, but he continues to add in docks. So you can't give up the water that easily. Another town center being added here for KJ Ricketts, as he will be up to 3 town centers now. Only 2 for ChineseHero right now. And these villagers are all gonna die. The mining camp was taken out, and it looks like it was noticed. I'm trying to send him back to work. I don't know if he noticed this, though. There are knights as well, and as long as he knows that his archers got cleaned up by him, he should be able to deal with it. What happened here? We just queue a bunch of vills? I don't understand. Yeah, we just queued a ton of vills, so KJ Ricketts not looking to go up just yet, and the knights have arrived on the back here. This is a lot of economic units running. A lot of them. The fires are even going to come over and try to pick things off here. As we see a very emergency desperation castle being placed. And it looks like the galleys being added in could be difficult to deal with here. ChineseHero losing and losing more and more ground. A castle will protect his main economy, but now he doesn't have access to this. This island is getting hit by galley already. Yeah, Kados, this one is looking rough, man. It's looking rough. This map, to be fair, has like the least amount of games on it for tournaments, so I mean, it's very interesting. Another situation we've had issues with on this map is there's supposed to be a transport ship that you start with, and that just has not occurred properly. I think KJ Ricketts needs to go imp here. He needs to buy the food, go imp, and he will be in such a good position then that I think ChineseHero will resign. He's losing everything. He has no access to all the resources. A lot of idle vills. Vills running to the north, but that's rangeable. We do have villagers on stone, so we got some in the back over here and some over here for KJ Ricketts. So he will probably look to bring a castle forward at some point here. As the knights... Oh, the knights are going to get led to the north here, and the galleys are going to be here. This is game 1. Flooded Hills. Ah, sorry, Hitch. Against all odds. Against all odds today. The odds were not with me to stream today, so... You should have just texted me, Hitch. Should have just texted. I'm gonna try to knock out 3 sets tonight, actually. So we're gonna go in as hard as we can. We have the Shotel Warriors from the castle. We have 8 of them coming forward. Now they will find some damage, but I mean, knights are gonna be upgraded enough that they should be able to deal with this. If the ships hit them at any point in time, they'll be upgraded enough. And a very in-your-face castle coming. See if this gets noticed. There's only 6 vills here, so even if all 6 of these vills go down, it's not the end of the world here. But this castle is a get-out-of-the-game castle if I've ever seen one. And he's actually chosen to run with more, and he's not going to get away here. Oh, no. I think he actually misclicked the knight, because these villagers are attacking the knight, and the fires are there. And that's a lot of dead vills going down right there. A lot of them. But yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Yeah, I don't know what you're having issues with Discord. Maybe just restart Discord and see if that solves the issue for you there. But yeah, I didn't get any message. Just text me next time. You have my number. Another castle coming up over here. Wow, gifting a sub to Kados. Thank you, Hitch. Thank you, thank you. GG, well played. Chinese Hero taps out of game one here, and it was a very interesting game. This map has lots of beautiful games to come on it. I can't wait. We'll have to wait and see what happens. There's some stone walls even coming up over here. I didn't even see this, but yeah. G, 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 G. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it, guys. We are going to try to cast 3 sets tonight for those who are just joining. I have to update the draft here, an Ethiopian loss and a Portuguese victory. We will go to Chinese Hero's home map of Arena Cove next, which is great. We all know and love Arena Cove. At least everyone that is familiar with the maps, kind of a in-house favorite. So hopefully everyone can enjoy. We load in. Game number 2. AJ Ricketts took game number 1, so Chinese Hero needs a win here to force a victory. Arena Cove, guys. Water is the name of the game here. At least that's what we would have you believe. And it is very important to have and to hold. However, there is so much in the way of land and resources that we've had games go extremely long on this map. I mean, the longest I think was like 3.5 hour in-game time, because it's if it turns into a wood game, there's only 248,000 wood on the map. That's a lot. So we'll see what happens here. KJ Ricketts with the Byzantines going up against Chinese Hero with the Japanese. Japanese Civ that we've seen picked here before, but Byzantines probably the favorite pick going into this map. I think we've seen it countless times at this point. Japanese is one of those civs that I feel like we don't see on water maps a ton, and I don't really know why. I think it's just because they're not perceived as like the top tier civs, right? Their bonuses are basically naval bonuses. You have 50 wood for mills and lumber camps and all that, but don't know. It just doesn't seem to be enough. Obviously, the Byzantines, the faster firing fire chips is nice, But the way this map generates is usually you have a mineral, either stone or gold, close to the shore, and you can lose access to that if you lose water. Looks like it's gold for both players in this case. Otherwise, Dark Age, it's kind of boring for a hot minute, but we did have a great game number 1 between these two. We'll have to see what this game provides. And we get to enjoy the maps here that Hitch made. Thank you, Hitch. Hitch is here. Everyone actually has a chance to thank Hitch live, because he's actually here. And then Kados, we stole his map, Dry Lake, and he's here as well. So you guys can thank him. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed them. I know we've seen a lot of feedback coming in, so that's awesome. Well, looking forward to seeing how all these sets come together. I'm trying the first 2 sets tonight. Finish the round of 32 for the 1300 bracket, and then if there's time, I don't know at all. I started like 30 minutes early, but you never know. And if there's still time, we'll start the next one. That one would be the first set that I'll be casting from the round of 64 for the 1700 bracket. So time will tell. Scouts are moving out here. There's really not much you can do other than to scout the extra resources on the map. Maybe scout if you're going to potentially wall up or go forward, but not something we usually see here. And oh no. We lost a Ville, folks. We lost a Ville, and oh, he's going to let it go back. This is not the start that Chinese Hero would have wanted. Not the start at all. He will drop a dock down here. I love when players drop docks down here. I love it. I think it's wonderful. But this is not the start that Chinese Hero will have wanted here. Oh, don't kill it. Oh boy. So close. So ugly. So nasty. We lost a Ville. He's still slightly visible. Yeah, I actually love the sneak dock situation. It's kind of unfortunate because the shorefish is on this side and now ChineseHero can't get to that. But it's not the end of the world. Japanese fish are quite good. Alright, he didn't want to get housed, apparently, so he had to build this, which is a good call before the dock. So actually, the dock is up faster, and we're on to 2 docks already here for ChineseHero. So, he's going to be very happy getting those fish in. They fish so much faster. That is going to be huge. We're going to have to see how that goes for us. But, until then, thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it. It's been a crazy day. Lots of things going on. Real quick, if anybody has yet to subscribe on YouTube, I'm at like 99 subs. If we could get 100, I can actually make a custom URL. That would be appreciated. But otherwise, subscribing on Twitch is not free, so that's up to you. But I appreciate it all the support, guys. You guys have been great. This tournament's been awesome so far. We're only in the round of 32 in a 1300 bracket, and the competition has been absolutely great. Great sets. KJ Ricketts, man, I think he's practiced some of these maps because he's going out for the deer. Maybe he's watched some of the previous videos from the last tournament on YouTube. This is a very common thing that we don't see very often, especially at this level. He's gonna go out and he's gonna mill those deer. It's actually quite huge. Does he have loom? Ooh, no loom though. Will ChineseHero be greedy and try to take this out? Hill of Ill, maybe. There's a hill there. I think he might just be auto-scouting. Both players up. KJ Ricketts will be up slightly faster. It is 2 docks to soon to be 2 docks. Fishing ship numbers are 4 to 4 at the moment, but the Chinese fish are just so much faster and better. We'll see how these fishing ships hold up, especially if the Byzantine player opens with the fires. Those fishing ships do not take damage from fires very quickly. And both players, no. Looks like ChineseHero went for the back gold, so he's not willing to risk losing the gold on the front right now, which is a fine move. But I actually think KJ Ricketts is doing what I would prefer personally, is to take the forward gold, because every bit of gold you take out of this mine is quite nice. Yeah, Kados, absolutely. It will be 3 docks to 2. And, I mean, we are going to see the fire ships come out. And I'm guessing we're going to see... Oh, that was a transport ship. There, okay, going for fires. We saw the transport ship, but that was a mistake, and that was cleared very quickly, which is good. I still love the milling of the deer here. KJ Ricketts has quite the economic advantage here. ChineseHero did lose the 1 Vil to the boar, and then had a little bit more idle TC time. So he's just a little bit behind in the villager count right now. That said, 3 docks to 2 can be huge. It can be huge. We have a big fight coming on the water here, folks. And I think the Japanese, with the fire ships, will have a worse time, because these fire ships for ChineseHero could kill these fish very quickly. And actually, KJ Ricketts goes the wrong way. This is sad for him. He did see the dock, but I don't think he's paying attention. He's paying attention back here. So, a bit awkward. And we do only see the 1 dock right now. Will be another dock added behind this micro here. Gonna pull back the weak fire ship. And now there's 3 fire ships to do. Yeah, the extra dock early and the sneaky fish are very nice indeed. These are faster firing. But it's not doing well as long as you micro it back. That one he doesn't micro back, but he's cleaned up the water. He's got 1 military unit, and now he's going to have 3 more, but the military numbers are double now. It's very difficult here. 1 more deer to take from the mill. And if the fish get cleaned up, this could really swing the eco in ChineseHero's favor. Ironically, ChineseHero did not select Chinese in the Civ draft, which is a bit awkward, as he is their hero, self-proclaimed. He's also the hero of Watermelon, based on his Discord profile. One fishing ship. Nope, not quite going down here. The numbers here are really looking so much better for ChineseHero. That third dock early, paying dividends. And the fish are not working here for KJ Ricketts, so he is ahead, but he has 4 economic units not working, and that villager could not repair that. Is he not there? He's able to repair, but 3v1, he's not going to have a good time. I think KJ Ricketts made the mistake of laying off of the water production, and it kind of hurt him there. He doesn't have as many reinforcements. Military numbers are very close. That dog is losing HP very quickly, though. And again, the fish are not working. Scouts just passing. These fishing ships have collected quite a bit of fish. Food has come in plentifully. However, KJ Ricketts did go for the mill, which I do like, and now he's adding a ton of farms, looking to go to the Castle Age, as ChineseHero is very close, and actually he has both buildings. He built the blacksmith, and he built the market. KJ Ricketts has neither of those buildings, and he is going to be losing his docks here, it looks like. At least one dock for sure. Ooh, the demos could be good, though. Will it be enough? Some great demos, actually. That could be somewhat problematic if the production continues, but nothing behind this for KJ Ricketts. He's trying to get up to the next stage. Meanwhile, we have the click for ChineseHero, and ChineseHero is looking to be in such a good position now. Market, blacksmith just now coming down here, and one dock down, so somehow it's looking like the Japanese player is going to be in Castle Age so much sooner. Water should inevitably be won by him here. And oh, there's even a demo here. Not a great demo, but this will be enough to clean up the fire ships here. And the fish are coming back after getting some fish here. And the fires are going to be there. So water is going to be won, and it doesn't look like KJ Ricketts is going to try to fight back at this time. Fire ship numbers are going down. That will even out the economic side of things. Even a barracks behind this here for ChineseHero. And now's the time when you think about adding fish. Well, that demo was a bit wasted, but 5 on stone. Ooh. Interesting. Are we going to see a transport, or are we going to see a forward castle? You never know. We'll be in Castle Age a little over a minute faster here. No transport ship yet. So if anything, I would expect villagers to go forward for a castle at some point. Oh no, he sold the stone. He may have sold stone. So he needs to get on stone to get his town centers. Looks to boom. Good outpost. It's going to be coming in here. That last fishing ship goes down. The last dock here for KJ Ricketts is going to be going down. And that can be huge. Even going to lose a house, maybe 2. That is the problem with all these close buildings there. And yeah, he's going to actually sell wood and buy that third town center. So 1 water, have fish, should add more fish, and we'll have 3 TCs behind this. Going to be difficult for him to keep producing at the beginning, but all things considered, that is not the end of the world here. The economy is looking so good here, but we will see a lot of villas on stone here for KJ Ricketts, as he will attempt to get back on water, as he's even got this one sneaky dock coming in here. So he will be able to do some things, and oh, We always find these things. We always find. Woo woo woo. Villager caught out here will likely go down to this fire ship as well. This castle will be up though, and the dock numbers will come back. So now it's important for those upgrades on water to come in. And yes, the fishing ship numbers are up to 9, but they're not all that safe. ChineseHero actually can't afford the War Galley upgrade either. Something to be mindful of. I think he absolutely should not, but that's just because he's fighting for water. Like, if he avoided all the docks, built the castle more of a defensive position, this is fine, but maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe this is good, but I don't think Fast Imp is the answer. Especially you've seen no upgrade on these ships, so you know that your counterpart is not investing into anything and is most likely booming. I think you not do things Fast Imp wise. I don't think Fast Imp really benefits him at this point with only 40 vills either. Especially on a map you have no control. What are you going to do? Grab fast fires, and by the time you get up and grab fast fires, your opponent has 20, 30, 40 extra vills than you at this point? I don't know. It is a topic for discussion, for sure. These vills are going forward, and they will stonewall here, and this is actually huge. If they can get this stonewall up, they will cut off so much space for their opponent here, as fire ships that are upgraded are going to be coming out. And there's no upgrade behind this yet for ChineseHero. He is buying food. He's getting bot Canero. I think he may be going for a predominantly a push on land. Oh, okay. I don't really like this castle. I would have liked one more here. In between, deny both the gold and the stone. Don't allow the position. But maybe he's worried about it being rangeable from the shore. A lot of these are super weak too. There's 10 of these fire ships here and they only have 565 HP. We're just passing over here. He seems determined to get this down. The fishing ship numbers are still good. And the economy behind this, we're starting to add farms, but only 8 farms. The food eco has been a bit of a mess. Nothing too crazy though. And there's 9 vills here. There's not enough stone for KJ Ricketts to hold everything back. So this will likely be going up. And this is actually insane because there's villagers coming out here right now, it looks like. Is he trying to drop a mining camp, I wonder? Oh, he's abusing the market. He wants to put his own castle down. Oh. Oh, does this castle go up? I don't know if this Byzantine castle goes up. Maybe. He's sending everyone. Now he needs to go up. How many vills die, though? This is not pretty. Like 6 vills. 5 vills, actually. That is not what you want to have happen. And this is actually extremely rough because now he's on very limited time here. He needs to send this forward. He needs to do this. Oh, he did while we were paying attention to the castle. He's going to clean water up, no question now. And the eco actually gets a lot closer. But now we have this problem that we need to take care of. Petards? A madman here. We have a madman here. ChineseHero is going to go and try to petard a Byzantine castle. I don't really want to look away, but I have to. This dock's getting cleaned up. This dock will get cleaned up. These will be rangeable. I have a fire here. Picking off crossbows. That's actually huge. These crossbows are going to try to get in. Shouldn't really be able to do much damage. But how many petards does it take to kill a Byzantine castle, guys? Alright, we're going to see more market abuse and another castle coming in here. KJ Ricketts is going to play this as safely as possible. Water cleaned up behind this. A 4th town center being added by ChineseHero here. And again, the crossbows numbers are getting picked off left and right, which is really unfortunate. He needs to just build forward ranges at this point. Oh, wait a second. The play! He's doing this to get in. He's in. You only need 3 of those. Get in. And the crossbows are going to try to dive. I don't like it. So much damage, though. So much. Oh, the gate didn't get hit. The gate didn't get hit. This may very well be GG now. He could call this. He has nothing to defend himself. Because he has the town centers. He's lost a lot of ills. No loom. Really? Oh, he has loom. He has loom. But these crossbows have botkin, and there's 7 of them, so he's one-shotting. Oh, he's gonna lose more. Guess he's 2-shotting. Imp behind this for ChineseHero, so KJ Ricketts not clicking Imp first. It's gonna be tough. He actually should close this somehow. Maybe you drop a university or something. So much damage. These crossbows have 7 kills already, and they continue to do more and more damage. Oh, he's gonna try to drop it. Oh, he's gonna try to trap him in. Just worth watch this number click up, because KJ Ricketts is just dying right now. I don't even think these are being microed. I really don't. I think he just sat him at stand ground, and they're just collecting the reward here. 16 kills, and now they're gonna go down. 1 cataphract will come in. He probably could get this taken care of, but there's no upgrades on these, so it's questionable. Wait for some more, sure. Behind this, we have stables being added from our Japanese player, and yeah, these have no upgrades. This is not the fight you want to take. Imp Bloodlines, soon to be Cavalier, with at least +1. Plus, we'll have Trebs. And yes, these are Byzantine castles, but will not be doing that well, I think. Do Mass Samurai kill Mass Cataphract? They actually get a bonus against unique units, so I think it's a fairly good fight. I really don't know for certain. I think they would do okay, though. I don't think we're going to see that happen, either. Alright, so Imp is in. We need crossbows. Or crossbows. We need trebuchets to come out. And KJ Ricketts just doesn't have the economy now. He's lost so much. 32 to 12 is the KD right now. And as soon as these trebs start trebbing down these castles, it's going to be more and more difficult to deal with. Nothing coming back around. Ooh, but we have a landing. How did I miss this? We have knights in the eco. So ChineseHero under pressure here. Gonna be having some problems. Treb is out though. These knights are in good number, but no knights at home. Probably gonna invest in piping. Oh, he doesn't like this. He's sending the Vills. Yeah, it all depends, man. It all depends. It's a bit difficult, bit awkward. Oh! He walls it in. That's actually huge. He needed to prevent this from doing a ton of damage, and he has. He has indeed. This should be getting tribbed down, and it is. Imp is on its way, though. And there's only 1 treb out, so we'll see if he can take this castle out and try to take the next one out. He has lost water, though, so KJ Ricketts does have that benefiting him, and he's already back up to 11 fishing ships. We're going to see pikemen here, and that's probably not what you really want to see happen. Oh, I don't know how this knight got here, but somehow it's here. I don't see a hole. Castle goes down. I mean, I think that the cataphracts win, but I think that the samurai does better than we would expect it to do. That's what I'm saying. These villagers could pop through here. He probably should make a tower or something, or even a castle. I think he's thinking about a castle. He just had all these little stuff working. Yeah, he's gonna do a castle. Oh, the transport's back. This works too. This works too. Man seems certain. Again, I think he's right. I just think that it'll be a better fight than we anticipate, right? Transports have occurred. They go this way. Castle will defend a lot of this, though. Town centers will be here. The knights try to dive, but they're not going to find their way through. They could kill this. Imp has now come in. So 6,700 HP here instead of 6,200, and oh, the knights are in. The knights are in. He didn't lock the gate. More eco will go down. This castle, without repairs, will go down quickly as well. And there's just not enough pikemen here to deal with the knights, as soon halbs will be in. But then I think samurai is the choice, if you're seeing that. Double stable at home here. Almost enough for another castle, though. And yeah, this castle will go down. And behind this, he'll just be able to treb everything else down. The knights dive on the wood line, and this is where you really want to try to do damage here. A lot more villagers will go down, as they have not run until just now. The Howl will clear this up quickly, though. It's still heavy losses again here for KJ Ricketts. And the stables are here, the few crossbows, they're going to try to pick off these villagers. We'll probably see another castle right here. Or somewhere over here. But yeah, it is going to be right there. Stonewalling this up. Well, sort of. An incomplete wall at this point. I think the KJ Ricketts is soon going to realize that his raiding party is not going to be enough. Arbalest click comes in. Don't even have knights in production at the moment. KJ Ricketts going for upgrades, really hoping to do something here, but I think that ChineseHero's just painted him into a corner, and it's just not looking the greatest here. This castle will go up. Water could even be potentially taken back. These ships have killed every crossbow that I see. It's been impressive, actually. And yeah, the ships are actually going to start to be taken out. We might actually see a redock here. ChineseHero at some point. He's just now getting wheelbarrow. Grabbing the town watch upgrade as well. And the Trebs will be here as some Arbalists and some Knights will accompany them. Good bit of halbs here, but only one castle for Trebs. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Oh, there's another castle here, though. Or a Treb here. Does he let this fall is the question. He has vills. Will he repair it? This will be getting cleaned up. More vills will go off for more resources there. And this forward landing is all but lost at this point. Castle will go down, it looks like. Gonna be too little, too late. I don't think he's all that upset about his position still. The Arbalists for ChineseHero don't even have ballistics. Or do they have chemistry right now, so it's a bit awkward. But again, this is going to be enough to clear up the Halberdier. And the Knights come back, these Trebs will all go down. And again, the landing just didn't do enough. The fish, still decent, but there's only, what, 15 fish? And that will not last you forever. Trebs moving forward, Elite Skirm going to be coming in. Byzantines do have so many options. Trash is super cheap. Honestly, I think we need to see a redock to really put a nail in this one. As the Mangonel comes forward, we do have Bracer on these, so it's not the end of the world. But one knight looks like it will clear this. Nope, not quite. Onager, let's go. I love it. Taking out that town center. He only has one more behind this. Partially why his eco's been so So rough. He hasn't been able to drop town centers and keep up here. The Mangonel is getting a good shot. Luckily, Onager wasn't in there. That's another one. Before Onager's even in. And some great value on those. This looks like it's going to go down, though. Hitch is diving into this fax here. He's diving into it. That's a lot of halberdier going down, though. A lot of houses going down left and right. Chinese hero gonna go into light cav. Deal with everything behind this. Treb didn't hit that one. Onager's out though. And he's gonna do some damage. Gonna get that last shot off. Everything at home is about to be cleaned up though, and maybe this eco will get cleaned up here a bit as well. Lots and lots of idols behind this. And that could be devastating. Could be devastating. He's getting ballistics, chemistry coming in. Onager is a great tech against this, but the light cav can just dive. And if he can fully focus on getting his military numbers produced here, as he does have plenty of production buildings, could be quite huge here. Onager's come out. Will they get a shot off? They do, and it's a good shot, but not going to be enough. Will get cleaned out. Oh, that's a big Onager shot, though. Man did the math. Yeah, he's obsessed now. You got him good. You got him good. You got him good. He had a great question. Just killing time, waiting for Juicy. Are you gonna hop into cast, Hitch? You have all the games. I'm jumping in. Hitch. Can't hear you. You're muted. Hey! What's up? He lives! I can hear you. Yeah, I gotta adjust your volume when you talk, though. Indeed. But hello! Welcome! I'm guessing you're not loaded into this game where I am right now, but, I mean, I had to tear my whole PC apart, so. It's just muted for you. Yeah, I'll add him, guys. I'll add him. That actually works out. I can add him while we watch this game come to a conclusion here. Typical, yeah. this is true. 2 forward castles at once here for ChineseHero. So he's gonna really pin KJ Ricketts back here. Will be really hard to deal with anything else. I mean, he's only going to have access to wood and food shortly. Now, he could grab the relic in the middle for himself, but I mean, with double forward castles coming, it's going to be difficult here. See some onager shots coming in, but I mean, really, there's not big enough military mass, and light cav are just sniping them at this point. The gold will run out, and KJ Ricketts will have to rely on the market should he want to do anything with that, which is always a bit awkward. It looks like the military is starting to overwhelm ChineseHero now. GG, well played. ChineseHero takes the game here. Force us to game 3. GG's indeed. Alright, so Hitch is going to join us. And I am going to have to struggle for 2 minutes to set that up. And if Hitch could start talking at any time, you guys won't hear him, but I will troubleshoot this real quick. Don't stop talking, Hitch. Just keep talking. Oh yeah, no one's hearing you talk right now, Hitch. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have. I literally. I'll have to explain more to you later. But I literally my entire PC setup got completely torn down and completely put back together today. No, not fun at all. Not fun at all. But get this situated here. Should be good. I hope.
I wasn't trying to make your evening more complicated here.
Well, I'm not trying to make it complicated either. But uh, speak please.
Speak, and I shall be heard, or that is the hope
Yes, you have been heard.
of all men.
All right, we hear you now. Kato says thank you, and Cookie says actually. All right. Game 3 coming up here, guys. Sorry, Hitch doesn't get to join very often, and he is able to now. So thank goodness. Um, I'm gonna pull up the map draft real quick. I don't even know. You have the games loaded in for this, or are you just gonna cast from my POV? What are you looking to do?
No, I've got the games in.
All right, Hitch is prepared. We will go to Nomad Hubs, which will be our final map here. KJ Ricketts' home map. We saw a Japanese victory and a Byzantine loss, so KJ Ricketts will have Saracens and Turks remaining, while ChineseHero will have Berbers and Hindustanis available. So we'll load into the game here, and then we'll go to 5 seconds.
I'm there when you are.
Marvelous. All right, and we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Hedge, welcome. Game
Thank you.
3. Nomad Hubs, I'm going to let you do some talking. Please explain your glorious creation.
We love hubs. We love nomads. You've heard it all before. You know, the bog has extra wood, the dirt has extra food, and the rock gravel has a lot of extra gold. Stone is not in the hubs; it's all in between, as are some sheep. Um, doubt a lot of these players actually uh, know about the extra resources. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, it will be interesting. And yeah, they did switch colors, so a little awkward, but that's okay. We will manage. But yeah, as you were saying, the hubs all have different things for it, which is nice. And we'll see how things work out for these guys. But game 3, we've seen a lot of game 3s in the round of 32, which has been quite nice and very exciting, actually. Usually, in the early stages of these tournaments, we don't have such competitive sets.
Yeah, it's been very fun to watch. My boys have been watching, and it's been nice to see these competitive sets. Um, so uh, much more conventional than the last game I saw. Maybe the only other Nomadic Cub games, but the one I watched earlier today or yesterday, someone was TCing in the middle of the grass, someone TCing uh, just weird spots. But this is much more what you expect. Someone in a food hub, someone in a wood hub. I kind of like the aggressive position being right in the center of the map there for Ricketts.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting with Saracens. I mean, you're probably going to go up for some fast archer play, I would imagine. And oh, he shot the fourth town center. So Ricketts losing out on that boar here nice and early. That definitely hurts him. But like you said, food hub, lots of food around, should be just fine.
Yeah, weird, sad little food hub there above that with only forage bushes. But Katos, the changes on Nomad Hub, we haven't really changed much recently. There were changes from the initial version of the map when we kind of um, fixed the corners. If you see, the corners now have hubs. They used to um, not generate in the corners very well. And then the stone, I think, no, that's always been like that. Maybe the path between the
Yeah, the
little
paths. We
beaten down
definitely
dirt
changed the
trail.
path.
Yeah, the little beaten down dirt trails. But I think that, and then the corners, really all that's changed.
Yep. I think my main complaint to you on this map was that the corners would be empty a lot of the time, and we've resolved that issue. So that was the main thing for me. And then you wanted to do, I think you said roads at first in
It didn't
between.
look good.
Yeah, it looked really strange. So you messed around with it, got the path situation. I like I like it a lot. They're
Yep.
very it's not like super like noticeable at first unless you're like looking at this map a lot, but
No, it's not overwhelming, but it's just a nice little touch. I've been trying to clean up all the maps over time, just with little touches like that to make them easier on the eyes.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, these maps have really been putting some great games on, man. I mean, been I've had very competitive sets for such an early round. I've been quite impressed with the level of play. Some of these build orders these guys have been pulling off here has been really impressive for 1300 level players. It's just not what I remember whenever I was a 1300 player. So,
The bar's always rising, right? And I like to think that you've got a lot of good energy coming in this with Hera Viper show match. Those were some fun games to watch. So I like to think of it that energy just carrying on and carrying through to the tournament here.
yeah, I'm still kind of in shock that all went down, but it's been nice. It's been awesome. I look forward to hopefully doing some more stuff down the road like that when we do these type of events. But we'll see what happens. I mean, for now, just
The people want a pro bracket someday. So
they do. We'll see what happens there. Maybe someday. I think it'd be insane to have top level players playing on all these maps when they're actually prepared, right? Like Hera and Viper went in there, never seen them before, and we had some really great games on the maps. So great feedback as well. We've already implemented some changes since then. Some were changes that they had kind of recommended, and others were just ones that we needed to clean up. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the only actionable comment that I got was on the shorefish on Bog Delta, and I think that was a great comment. And I really like how the map looks with it. Though I don't think we've seen that played yet since the changes, have we?
we have. It's on the set that will be uploaded tomorrow that you've not watched yet.
All right.
I'm I know they're coming in day behind now, so unless you're here for the cast live or watch the Twitch VOD, the YouTube casts are going to be just a slight day or two behind. If I get 3 sets in tonight, I'll actually probably be 2 days behind. We might even have to double up some uploads, but
Barracks from Ricketts here. What do you think he's going to go for here? Archers?
ah, it could be that. Although he has a lot of food and he's not on gold yet, so
Yeah.
scouts are definitely
Yeah.
a good option for him as well here.
Yeah.
I actually think scouts are more prominent on maps like
Now,
this, to
now
be
looking at this
honest.
map here, well, yeah, I agree. I'm a little concerned long term for ChineseHero. Look at this gold situation.
Yeah, he's
Very
not got a
unfortunate
lot.
generation on the map for him. 3 gold hubs on the right. Now he can access those, but it's going to be easier for Ricketts.
For sure. Yeah, he does have 1600 gold in the two gold stacks up here where the food hub is as well. And he's got 1600 gold right next to the town center. So for the early feudal times, and probably going into castle, he should be okay.
Absolutely.
But even wood for him is going to be a bit awkward. Obviously, he has the mangroves for now, but once that runs out, there's not a lot of wood lines up there in the north.
Yeah. Once that runs out, he's finished 1 tree so far.
Yeah, I know. It's a long time. Long time.
250 wood per tree here. It's not going anywhere quick. Um, that's like I said early on. I like Ricketts going in the middle there. It feels vulnerable, feels exposed. I don't know that I could play it very well, but like when you secure that kind of middle position early on, you have so much control over how the map shapes up later on. So I think that gives him an advantage going forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting. I think it can only be scouts here. Yeah, and stables
I
will
agree.
come up. Looks like the same for our Hindustani player, as he will move to more berries here. And we're no buildings yet. So actually, he's going for a fast castle. This is going
Yeah,
to be risky.
market coming up. Blacksmith there. be risky, but that's. I mean, let me check here. I don't know that do they know where each other are?
Oh yeah, no, there's no scout, so they definitely
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Okay.
Um,
Now the sheep is about to find him though, so he will be in danger there.
yeah, it looks like the sheep for Chinese Hero actually located the barracks. So, and
Okay.
yeah, so they both know where they are now. But the market
Yep.
has been spotted as compared to a barracks, so you kind of think that maybe KJ Ricketts has some sort of knowledge that this could be a fast castle
Yeah.
against them.
Now advantage here. A lot of the vills for Chinese Hero are up in that corner. They might not get spotted. Ricketts might not look for that. So maybe he can buy some time if he stays up to those berries. If he gets lucky. But you don't want to rely on luck though.
Yeah, but I mean, Chinese Hero might be relying on it here because he's not scouted anything but the barracks. He has no
now
idea yet.
now here comes his barracks though. So he's getting the same feeling. He saw that sheep. He knows he's discovered. Maybe he knows. I need to get some spearmen here. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
what are these scouts gonna find? Nope, they're going in. Okay, that's the key thing. I think he'll be okay if the scouts stay near this TC for now. There's enough vills here. Oh, but he's gonna lose one here, at least one.
he's running. There's not any blocking going on.
Nope, you're right. Oh, that's too bad. And he's gonna pull away. And now the spears are on their way. So, now the key thing is just Chinese Heroes just hoping those scouts don't go too far up. As long as they don't see the mill, and they haven't, and they aren't.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not
that's
even
what the
looking there.
danger is.
He's
Yeah,
not
he
even
can
seeing
defend
him.
this as long as yeah, he's okay. And now he's up. And if he gets, but what is he going to do with his fast castle? That Goofy.
I mean, Sable's coming down, so he's definitely gonna go into, I would say, knights most likely. But
Hindustani,
oh
Hindustani.
yeah, I guess that's camels. They don't have knights. Jesus, I'm thinking he's the
That
Saracens here.
that'd be one hell of a play. Go Knights of Hindustani, right?
Well, his name throws me off so badly because he's the Chinese hero and it didn't pick Chinese, so I blame him.
Okay, and
But
the
no, it's all good. It's all good.
scouts absolutely not paying off, and the
Yeah,
fast castle has not been punished.
yeah, and another mill here for Chinese hero. So he's just gonna keep on taking the food around the map. He left his mill in the north, maybe thinking it was too exposed, and yeah, the scouts find that now. We do have a lot of spears around though, so these scouts shouldn't find much more damage, and it will be camels. Makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
uh,
I know this is working out very well for Chinese Hero. It took luck. I mean, he was only a tile away from seeing the mill. Yeah, if that mill was discovered, I think he would have definitely lost what 2 vills. So
Yeah, potentially even more because one of them was weak. Looks like a couple of them are weak now because he keeps taking these boars. He hasn't
yeah,
shown the camels yet though, and he hasn't added TCs behind this. The
but
food
the
hasn't been
stable
there.
was scouted.
Castle Age is here for Ricketts, so he's going to be walling up fairly circularly here, but we'll add another stable
Oh,
behind it.
beautiful TC from Chinese Hero.
And just like that, you don't have to worry about his gold income because he's got a lot of gold on that hub. Camels are out,
Uh,
they've been spotted. You know,
Chinese
this
Hero.
later
Go ahead.
Castle Age is actually going to pay off here, it looks like, for KJ Ricketts, because he's only going to be down 2 CCs here in a second.
I guess that is the thing. It's the second TC was very late for Chinese Hero, unfortunately. But the raid's coming in.
Yeah, he actually walls it in, though. He's happy to try to kill these with the town center fire, and he's getting quite good damage here.
Chinese Heroes in chat. I'm just curious. Did you know about the peculiarness of the map, the extra wood, the extra gold on the res piles? We'll
I
see.
mean, I
Yeah,
did make sure to mention that when casting the last one, but he did. So he's claiming to be prepared at the very
that's awesome.
least.
That's great to know. It's these early rounds of the tournament. You just can't tell. Find out.
Yeah, I know that we've seen a lot of players practicing in the Discord here, and I know players are playing elsewhere as well, so that is quite good to see. Uh, interesting. We'll see what we go for here for KJ Ricketts now, as his castle age buys him what right now? The ability to make camels himself is all he's looking for right now. Doesn't look like he's going for another town center, as we will see a third from ChineseHero going to come up on the other mineral hub over here. So Eco could run away here, 3 TCs to 1, but I think KJ Ricketts is going to try to go into a lot of pressure. See what pays off here.
See, now you're almost seeing my concern about the gold be turned on its head here, because
Yeah.
the one good gold hub that Ricketts has access to is very exposed.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he needs a TC on that, or preferably the far side, but something.
Camel numbers are getting pretty good here for both sides, 6 to 4. Pikeman upgrade even coming in for our Saracen player, and we'll see what that turns into. But for now, the
Oh,
camels
look
look
at
to
these
raid.
scouts! Look at these scouts in these hills on the left.
Oh, yeah, that's big. It is noticed quickly
Oh,
though.
are they on defensive? Oh, I think they were.
Yeah, defensive stance for sure.
That'll. He would have definitely gotten at least one bill there. That's too bad.
That is rough. Camel numbers in the middle. It is +1 defense for ChineseHero, but +1/+1 for KJ Ricketts. The spearmen are there. Neither player really doing a whole lot right now, and there's a lot of idle TC time for ChineseHero here. He just doesn't have the food income to produce military and produce out of all these town centers. And it looks like he will clean up the scouts. He's really counting on the deer around the map. He's definitely been taking them
Yeah.
everywhere he sees them.
Well, I wanted
Uh,
to say I really, I love how he's doing that. Like he's using the map, spreading out his vills. Can put some at risk like they were, but how much food has he gotten without the wood intake?
yeah, I mean
Farming.
he's got what 5, 7, so 12 farms. Some of them, I think 7 of these have really just been placed in the last few minutes of the game here. We will see a second TC for KJ Ricketts behind this now, though. It's hard. Military numbers are a lot better for KJ Ricketts here. He could push.
Yeah, and he has pikemen in. I think pikemen could matter a lot here on this camel compared to a spearman.
And he is on stone with 5 villagers. Where's he on stone at, though? I don't even see the villagers on stone. I feel like there's the capture age bug here.
Who?
KJ Ricketts has 5 on stone, mine says.
And mine does too. Oh wait, nope, that's wood.
Oh, it's behind the gate, in between the town centers.
Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, big fight coming in.
Here. Oh, yep. Look at that.
The
Oh,
pikemen not all engaging.
Yeah, pikemen not in position. That hurts. But the fight's still going for KJ Ricketts. And ChineseHero runs, which probably the right decision.
Yeah,
Though I
big
don't
fight,
think
though.
Ricketts should be following. Ricketts should press here.
Yeah, he did a good job though. He did kill some vills in the north, it looked like, or at least knocked all these vills away from all these resources. So he should be happy with his position at the moment.
It's tough for Ricketts. The whole economy for ChineseHero is really safe with these TCs right now. Like, you need some siege, right? Like Maganel out here to press any of this.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go for a castle though. I think that's what he's wanting to do. He's almost got enough stone for. He just bought 100 stone actually, so he could forward this position, and it could be quite good. Archery range is added here for ChineseHero by one of these town centers, and he will be going into his own archer production, but he's housed, so he needs to drop a bunch of houses, and yep, there comes that castle. I actually don't think it's forward enough. I think it should be directly in front of the stable.
Agreed. It's hard to tell if it could fit there, but I think it could, and I think you're right. It doesn't gain much ground. It does give you a closer base to fight out of, Here come the camels, but there's too much military here. ChineseHero cannot fight this and win.
Yep. Now, he will try to delay this for a moment, but he'll see the numbers. He'll turn back. And we see the tech switch coming in at such a weird time here for ChineseHero. I think...
I like archers though. I mean, against camel and pikemen, it's not a bad thing to have in the mix.
Yeah, it's
And he can
awkward,
afford
though.
it. Look at this gold.
It's true.
I'm using this market a lot. Oh, look at these vills. Oh my goodness. Migration. We got 16 vills running across the map.
Yeah, I think he's worried about losing wood control potentially at this point. He's got a bunch in the back. Maybe he's potentially thinking that there's going to be something coming to the north there. It's hard to say. The crossbow numbers are growing quickly, though.
Yeah, it feels good to have his eco spread out, though. I do think. I mean, you can't kill him with one castle here. You know, like that gold mine alone can sustain him with the market abuse for quite a while.
Yeah, the units for KJ Ricketts really just sitting here for a long time after this castle went up, as now they go out to that side here, and it is a bit rough there, but can't build on the beachy bit. Yeah, I think that the terrain around the bog is unbuildable.
That's right. You can't build on beaches. You can't build across beaches with buildings. You can build walls across them, but you can't build like a house on that terrain.
I don't think you can build a dock here, actually.
You should
I
be able
haven't
to.
not tested it,
No,
actually.
you should be able to. Yeah,
All
you
right.
should definitely be able to build a dock.
There
Maybe
you go.
that's the next level play on this is go Malay and spawn in harbors everywhere. That's
Fish boom.
fish boom with harbors.
Could be interesting. The camels are masked up pretty effectively here. They run to the north, so they won't find any damage. Did idle a lot of vills. The archers have been spotted as they've come in on the wood line, and the camels here for ChineseHero are going to come around to pick off a vill. Some great damage here as KJ Ricketts has already fallen behind in the economy. And all those vills that ran built a TC over there on that wood line as well.
Yeah. And here's the down. I feel like the downside with Ricketts' position, he can be attacked from all sides. He doesn't have a wall to back up against. Very open base, other than these walls, of course.
And these walls are getting obliterated here. The vills are dying left and right. ChineseHero is looking to be in a great position now. And he might be able to close this one out before we have to go to late game here.
Yeah, the Vill lead's becoming ominous at this point.
Well, there's 12 vills right here that are running to the berries, I think, that are right over here, and it looks like they're going to get pulled away. Not all of them. So a few of these might go down as well. But this is extremely awkward. Oh, the camels are moving out over here. We'll find a house. Maybe that'll prompt KJ Ricketts to do something on that side, but right now he can't defend at home. Oh, so many vills are gonna go down.
And this is where the forward castle, you regret it so much. What he didn't gain anything by placing that castle. He could have placed it at home, and it would have been something.
At least secured some part of his map here.
On the gold, like I said, I wanted a TC on the gold, but if not that, a castle, something.
And the vills taking the gold or the stone here will start to get picked off. The camels have dove under the town center and such here, which is really nice, but I don't think it's been enough damage here. Obviously, this crossbow is doing so much more.
There's no reaction though. If there's no reaction, oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, and ChineseHero is manipulating the market like crazy. He's coming forward for a oh yes, he's sending 29 villagers forward here, and he'll be dropping a castle very much in the face here. Thank you for the follow, Showman. Appreciate it. 8 follows away from 500 followers on Twitch, guys.
Wow. I wish we would have seen more market use. Mine that gold market use from the Saracen player, right?
That's a good point.
But instead it was Hindustani who has used it the most. So they're both going now.
Oh, he's gonna try to counter cast this. He does have a mangonel here, but the crossbows are splitting. Good micro here, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't think this castle goes up. The
There's
crossbows are gonna kill too many vills, and
there's
actually
no way. Yeah.
he's sending vills. He deletes it.
Now I know he has a 40-50 vil lead almost, but I don't love the vils attacking him out of hell here.
Yeah, I think it's desperation though. I think he's trying to save his base here.
No, I'm saying for Chinese hero.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like these vils are dying for no reason, but he didn't need to send that many vils. But um,
Castle goes up though, and he will prevent the push any farther south. And a lot of the
yeah,
eco is to the south here.
no, but
So
there's no the main golds though. Like Ricketts is on a timer now, a very strict deadline on gold now.
yeah, and he didn't notice all this farming eco over here. And another town center added for Chinese Hero behind this. Looking to be very much in his hands, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, it's going to be a ways before he can close this one out. And maybe that boom can come back here. We'll see. He just sold a ton of wood and now has a lot of gold built up. Lots of stables coming down for a Hindustani player now, so he's looking to swift back into some mobile units. Maybe even going into the scout line to do some raiding could be a good option for him. There's not a ton of holes in his base right now to really hit his eco. Chinese heroes spread
Imperial Age for
everywhere, though.
Ricketts.
Ooh. I don't think I like Imperial Age here for him. What does it really give him?
Treb. He wants to get the Treb to secure this gold, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if it works out, but he's down a lot of military right now, and that's what I'm concerned about. These crossbows are getting close to this castle, but it looks like they're going to avoid it, and there's all the military there for KJ Ricketts. There's 9 camels sitting there. I'm going to have to move out.
And no ballistics still for Chinese hero.
I think he delayed that one the last time. I think he just forgets the building, to be honest.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or maybe he just says he doesn't need it. I mean, he was really only making those to deal with the pikemen that are no longer on the map. And
Yeah, you're right. He's producing. Well, he's still producing archers, as in addition to camels. So
yeah, and he's gonna clean up all these camels here. Military numbers are completely lopsided. Crossbows
yeah,
under
50
town
they'll
center,
lead.
not great. Chinese Hero abused the market a lot, and he has not clicked up himself. And even if this castle goes down, though,
I just this map though. Look at this. There are more on gold than food for Chinese hero. When do you see that?
not very frequently, right? Gonna have Imp here. We'll see Treb's queued in. Gonna have to sell some things at the market in order to purchase those.
There it is.
But KJ or Chinese Hero clicks up here as well after doing some market abuse. And for the most part, he's just selling wood. He's got still floating 500 wood at this point.
Yeah. There's Ricketts is in an impossible situation. I don't know what you can do here.
He's gonna try to treb this back. Once he trebs it back, which he should be able to do if he gets another treb behind this and starts attacking immediately.
Yeah, he's not using it. He's distracted by the fights in the front, and this Treb is just sitting idle.
Yeah, nice mangonel shot there, took out some crossbows.
This
But
is
yeah,
so
he's not
painful.
attacking.
You only had a 3-minute lead, and you've wasted half of it almost, not attacking.
And he doesn't have any trebs coming out of the North Castle. I don't think he could really get him down here in time. There he's going to start attacking now. But will it be in time? hard to say, but guessing
Even
it's gonna be rough, no
yeah, I
matter
think
what.
skirms would have been good. Like Kato said, skirms would have been better. Um, this is just painful. There's so much military, such a huge lead. Um, I don't know how this works out for Ricketts.
Yeah, and the Hussar light cav spam is probably coming here, as we see light cav being teched into a university now on its way up. He's not repairing this castle again. Chinese hero is going to build one behind it. He's happy to lose it, honestly. He's not worried about it at all. And this castle will indeed go down with 2 trebs hitting it now. No repairs coming in. And we see infantry upgrades, but Saracens don't get the greatest infantry here. I don't even think they get halberdier.
Yeah, weird move. I think skirms. Skirms is the way to go. Look at all the wood and foodies floating right now.
Yeah.
Skirms, please.
And Chinese hero has 3,000 gold in the bank.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it comes down to. He has 50 gold miners. He can abuse this market all day long and not even have to worry about running out of gold. There is 22,000 gold in this little side here. This little corner he's got.
And he's sending more to it. He's building an awkward mining camp, actually, just to take more gold there in the south. We'll see some light cav raids coming in here in the south with Chinese hero. He attempts to go heavy camel now. Or Chinese hero goes heavy camel, yeah. That castle might not go up. We'll have to wait and see. There's stables behind this, as the villagers have somehow snuck down here and built quite a bit here.
Yeah, very uncomfortable position for Ricketts. This is the risk of being in the middle of the map, right? Like, completely surrounded at this point.
Yeah, and even if that castle goes up, I don't think he's going to have much left as far as military to push anywhere. It really just protects his farms there at this point, which is rough.
Honestly, at this point, there's too many bills for Chinese hero.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting his upgrades still, though. He's lacking a lot of eco upgrades, so I don't mind the extra bills.
Just he is up to 150 for a moment, I think.
Yeah. He's about to hit 200 pop as well. He's cleaning up the military here for KJ Ricketts. And I think the GG might even be coming in here shortly. I don't think you can really hold on for much longer if you're in the shoes of KJ Ricketts here. He's going to try a pike push here on the south, though, it looks like.
Yeah. Game 3, you don't want to give up that quickly, but...
Oh, we're going to have Imperial Camel Riders coming in. And we still have 3,500 gold in the bank. That's quite the expensive upgrade, too. Yeah, upgrades not the greatest here on those camels. Still missing the last armor upgrade and all the attack upgrades, but Imperial Camel alone will be a nice little buff.
Yeah, upgrades have been weak for Chinese hero. As he's pointing out, he forgot Horse Collar, so...
And he does have quite a few farms, too, so these are reseeding quite frequently. 60 on gold now. And there's Wheelbarrow, so he is going to get some upgrades. The Imperial Camel attack must have been cancelled. It's not in. Going Hussar instead.
Yeah, interesting.
Don't think that there was a stable that went down anywhere. Or you know what? Maybe it was the one by the castle here in the north. The original base.
No, that was down a while ago, I think. Yeah, he's confirming he canceled it.
Okay.
Not the worst decision. I mean, he could afford to keep it, but you really can't go wrong in this position unless you just stop playing.
No, yeah, I mean, at this point, it looks like KJ Ricketts is not going to have a way back. The raids continue to come in, getting lower and lower in pop for Ricketts as he's dropped under 100 pop here. He's adding a bunch of siege, or trying to, but there's Hussar in the base killing villager after villager. Those camels did a lot of work. We're gonna see
I mean,
siege workshops left and right.
it's what we've talked about though. I told you there was a timer for Ricketts and it was gold. And look, he's having to go over here on the left to find a 2-tile gold mine.
Yeah.
Desperate.
Great use of outposts for ChineseHero as well. He'll see pretty much everything there as well. So
Yep,
difficult.
he sees this mining camp. It will not last long.
Yeah, the mangonel shots are coming in, and they're doing quite good work though. These crossbow numbers are getting
Oh,
flattened here,
oh, that's so painful.
but
I that was at
bombard
least 20
cannon.
kills for that Magnell.
Yeah, bombard cannon's gonna be here as we see more market abuse, and there's still 4,000 gold here for ChineseHero. I think he's just going for bombard cannon production. He'll take these castles out. He'll continue to raid. He hasn't
Oh,
addressed the mining camp just yet, but I suppose he's
yeah.
not too concerned about that. He really wants to deal with all of the buildings he can't kill right now with his military, so...
Oh, he hasn't addressed it as he dropped the castle on top of that gold.
Oh, it has been addressed. I spoke too soon.
And the Vils run. I mean, the gold situation for Rick has just been painful.
Dire at this point, as he's not going to be able to produce anything. He's not going to be able to contend here shortly. This castle's going to be taken out very quickly as 3 bombard cannons, now a 4th is here. And then all the buildings will just get flattened here. Only a matter of time. Very, very interesting set indeed, though. Interesting maps. Game 1 was on Flooded Hills, a map that we haven't seen at all yet. And now we're seeing some unique usage of gold here for ChineseHero as he's just hoarding it all away at this point. And the full-on assault has begun. Everyone gets 1 Cobra car? No. No. I don't think that would be a good addition, Katos. 1 castle down.
It would be fun.
GG, well played. ChineseHero wins the set. Be open to change. I am open to change, but not that change.
Honestly, I don't think 1 Cobra card turns it around for Ricketts there. It just doesn't. It's just not enough.
That is potentially true, yeah. But GG's. ChineseHero takes set number 1 here. I'm going to jump to the bracket, and then we're going to wrap into the next set, which Hitch will be the last of the round of 32. Like Fossadone versus Nemesis. You want to grab
See.
those games.
Oh, I've got it.
Alright, alright. So let me get the bracket up. Congrats to ChineseHero for taking this one away. And thank you for participating, Ricketts. Hope you enjoyed your set. And hopefully you enjoyed your game. If you guys want to avoid spoilers, now is your one opportunity to look away from the screen, mute the screen for the next 2 minutes. Your warning has been given. So here we go. Spoilers incoming. Fossadin versus Your Nemesis is the next set we will cast. You guys just saw that ChineseHero will advance over KJ Ricketts and will move on to face Zark 23. If you guys do end up watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. 1 away from 100, which is awesome. And would always appreciate it, guys. Always. All support is appreciated. GG's, well played, though, to both. Good luck next for ChineseHero. And again, thank you so much.